So we all know it's a crime not to prime. So I'm going to start with my hydrating face primer. Yes, it hydrates and protects your skin. I only need a couple of squirts here, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply that to my skin like so. You just want to do like a light, even layer, and this is going to help protect your skin, and it's also going to minimize the appearance of your pores. So that way your makeup is a lot more smoother and you get that flawless look, and it just easily blends into your skin. So I just want to make sure I rub that in everywhere. It's very important to make sure that your primer dries also before you start to apply your foundation. I absolutely love how silky and smooth this primer is. It's literally like applying lotion. It's so light. But like I said, you want to make sure that dries first. And then I'm going to use my quad palette with the colors that I picked out. So the first color I'm going to use is called Nimble, and I'm going to use that pretty much as my base eyeshadow color. I'm going to use my fluffy crease brush to apply that, and I just like to apply it in a windshield wiping motion. Excuse my brush, y'all. It's kind of old, and I like to clean my brushes, but I tend to put the wooden part in the water, so that's my bad. Anyway, I'm just going to do the top crease of my eye, like I said, just to apply like a base color. I like to use a color that's similar to my skin tone. The best part about these pressed eyeshadows is they're so vibrant, and they also come pre-infused with primer. So again, like, it's a crime not to prime, and the best part is it's already infused, and that's going to definitely help my eyeshadow stay in one place throughout the entire day. So for my second color, I'm going to go in with the Legendary, and I'm just going to apply that to the end corner of my eye. That way I can have that smoky eye effect. I'm just going to pat that on there towards the corner, like so. Now I do want to make sure it's somewhat even, and I know it's not very well blended right now, but we're not going to worry about that part so much. First, we want to make sure we get our colors on there where we want them. So we're not quite perfect yet, but like I said, no big deal. Next color we're going in for is going to be Antsy, and this is like a shimmery gold. I love my shimmers, y'all, so I always apply a shimmer with my eyeshadow makeup. So for this color, I'm pretty much just going to cover up the remaining part of my eyelid that I have not applied any makeup to yet. And again, I'm pretty much just doing the windshield wipe and back and forth motion until I cover the portion of my eyelid I want covered with this particular color. Okay, so now that we have all of our colors on, this is the fun part. We're going to grab our blending brush, and then we're just going to blend all the colors in like so, which takes literally no time at all. The way this brush is made, the fibers, well, the hairs, I'm sorry, there are loosely spread apart. That way you can blend your makeup in and you get this lovely finish like so. As you can see, it looks much better now that we've blended the colors together. I'm just going to add a little bit more of the Legendary to the end of my eye on this side, so that way they're well balanced. And of course, I want to make sure I blend that in as well. Lovely. That looks so much better now that we've blended those colors together. Now that our primer is good and dry, I'm going to go ahead and apply my tinted moisturizer for my foundation. This moisturizer is, you can use it as foundation. It's more of a light coverage foundation, but it does have moisturizer included within the mixture. It's with vitamin E is the main ingredient for the moisturizer. So it's gonna add some light coverage as well as moisturize your skin. So it's kind of like a two for it. It's one of my favorite foundations, especially when you're just going out and, running errands, not going anywhere in particular, but you want to still have that flawless look. It's really great. It's easy to apply and it's definitely buildable, so you don't have to worry about it caking up or anything like that. Excuse the background noise. I've got little ones that play outside all day. But like I said, you can definitely add more than one coat if you need to. I'm just going to apply a little bit more on my cheekbones because those are kind of like my dark spots. So I just want to make sure that they're all one tone, the same as the rest of my face. Now, I use a foundation brush to apply my tinted moisturizer, but you can use a blending bud or a kabuki brush. Any type of face brush or application tool is pretty good for the tinted moisturizer. I just like that the foundation brush has this little nook where I can put just the right amount of makeup in it and go ahead and apply it and blend it all with one tool. Awesome sauce. So now that I'm all one shade, thanks to my tinted moisturizer, hashtag BB cream, it's awesome, y'all. You've got to try it. I'm going to go ahead and apply a little bit of highlight from my brow palette to my eyebrows. Like I said, y'all, this palette is literally the bomb. Everything in one place. So you really don't need a whole bunch of highlight. It goes on very vibrantly. Gonna make sure I blend that in with my eye makeup as well. I'm really loving the outcome of these colors that I selected from my quad palette. And like I said, you can definitely create your own palette if you'd like to. Just let me know, and I have an assortment of colors to choose from. So I'm going to use my Dip and Draw eyeliner to go ahead and create my winged liner look. This process is so much easier with the felt tip application brush at the end of the eyeliner. I can't tell you how simple it is to make this winged eyeliner effect with this liquid eyeliner. And then it's smudge and waterproof, like OMG. It's a win-win. So I'm thinking I want to add just a little bit more color to my look. I'm going to add a little bit of orange from my palette number 7. Sometimes this happens, like I'll go in with one idea and then as I'm working, I'm like, let's add a little bit of pop to it. So I like to mix and match and experiment, just trying the different things. What can it hurt? I had to add a little bit more so that way I can let the orange pop out over the nimble that I've already applied. But like I said, no big deal. We learn as we go. So now I'm going to add a little bit more accent to my eyes. Like, that's probably the most thing I spend my time on is my eyes. But let's get these lashes popping. I'm going to go ahead and use some of my 4D lash extending mascara. Now, y'all, this mascara is literally thebomb.com. It's got fiber lashes literally infused in the mascara. So it's going to add length and crazy volume to my eyes. Like, you can totally see it for yourself here. And usually when I'm applying this mascara, it really helps to start at the base of your lashes. And you want to work your way up your lashes. That way you get the product on each and every lash. And you can totally get like the best results in the world. The best thing about this brush is you can hit those bottom lashes. And yes, I know, ladies, they're like very small and thin. But trust me, this brush is going to make it happen. It's crazy how effective this mascara is. Like instant lashes in no time. So I do normally do about 2 or 3 coats of this mascara, just so that way I can get like the maximized volume and maximized length. It's the best thing I love about this product is that I don't have to continuously dip my brush, because honestly, if you have to dip your brush like every time you reapply, you're gonna dry out your mascara, which really sucks. So that's why I love the fact that this formula allows the product to really stick to the brush and I don't have to dip every time I'm going to apply another coat. But let's go ahead and finish off this look. And for the last thing, I'm going to apply some setting powder. And this is going to really help tone down the shine and as well as keep my makeup set throughout the day. I don't have to worry about getting oily or my skin starting to sweat and my makeup looking like really glossy. I hate when that happens like 3 hours into the day. I like my makeup to look flawless throughout the entire day. So I like to go ahead and add some setting powder to finish off my look, and then I'm good to go. I really like to hit the setting powder in my T-zone where my skin starts to get oily the most. You never want to overdo your setting powder. Then that kind of takes away from your skin tone. And nobody wants to walk around looking like they're ghostly, right? I do want to add a little bit of color back to my cheeks. So I'm going to apply a little bit of blush right on my cheekbones, just so my face is giving back that warmth look. Of course, you want to make sure you blend that in and you're pretty much all set.